So right now I'm going and check number one. Number one, the true Rasta man in his shop. These are some of the things that number one have in his shop. We're working on. Come check number one. The true Rasta man. Come here, me them one. Come listen to the Dan. Original number one.
Yes,
I just come and check you there to see
okay, I just set it
if
up
you're
for
doing
broadcast
something.
because I make a little video of that and I go to broadcast it.
Okay, no problem.
But in a while, I just letting the phone setting up and I send it for the groups. So when I go by the Wi-Fi, it just go bang, 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 bang.
No problem.
Yeah.
Let's keep the fire burning. Yes, people, welcome to the community of La Perle in Denry Valley. I'm not going to focus too much on the houses and all of that. I'm focusing more on agriculture. Show you where a lot of the farming is taking place in La Perle. This is the playing field that we're over right now, and that's the La Perle Road there. What you're seeing is Lime from a distance, and you saw the Lime Road. All of this here is La Perle still. And a lot of the farming is done on the other side of the playing field. You have some farming going on in these places. Now, bear in mind that this area is very prone to flooding, especially when there's tropical storms where there's a lot of water. A lot of times, this place will flood, and even part of the road also. Now, this area here, especially to the lower left, it is kind of bad to see that the government funded a program. There is actually an irrigation system that was set up there. Very good, very powerful. They constructed a small dam in the river, and there was a pump house. And it was very sad when I went there one time. I actually made a video there. The people stole the galvanized from the pump house. And the pump that was in there was actually a massive pump. And I wonder if this thing was ever used. This farm here, I think this is Christina's farm. It's a woman. And it is amazing. This is a lady, very hardworking lady. And she is the most successful farmer in this area there. You understand? She is very serious about the farming. And I really believe that this is a farm. This is a farm. Definitely it must be. But somewhere behind that there's a river, and that is where we have the irrigation system. And a lot of money was spent on this thing, and it is not being used. You understand? And a long time ago, Denry Farmco was in control of these lands, and all of the bananas or whatever it is that they were planting was under irrigation. And this modern era, it is very sad to see that people are farming without irrigation. And even when the government provided, because a lot of times we criticize governments, but the government provided the irrigation system, and it is not being used. The pumps were there. They let them rot. They galvanized. They actually stole the galvanized from the pump house. Sometimes the very thing we're looking for is the one thing we can't see. But this is the playing field. As you can see, people were cutting the grass on the playing field. And it is also a very good thing to have the grass cut. In that way, it will be inviting to encourage people to take part in sports. Keep the fire burning. Keep the fire burning. Elohim in charge. Love the Lord thy God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your might. Do not love parties and politics with all your heart, with all your soul, with all of your mind.